So the Cubs, they came into today with a chance to put a sweep on those San Diego Padres and make it back-to-back series sweeps. However, got a little sloppy late in the contest. And you see this right here. Dansby to Nico to Justin Turner, and that one hit right off the thumb insert and shot to the dugout. Nando scores, and they take a one-run lead. And the Cubs, they were not able to come back because, absolute gasoline. Justin Turner, the final out in this one. It's a one-run defeat. And, well, we talked all about it, and we're going to continue to do so. Welcome in to Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Yuengling, America's oldest brewery. I'm Cole Wright. That's Cliff Floyd. And Cliff, games like this, you don't want to talk about them in September being the one that got away, but that could be the case. This is when you have to win.
Well, you definitely have to win this game. And, I don't know if you want to talk about the walks or the errors. Like, that play right there in the eighth inning with Justin Turner, that just can't happen, right? Like, so, I mean, he's a vet. He knows that. He'll probably say it. They don't ask him after the game what happened. He took his eye off it. But, these things just can't happen when you're trying to win ball games. I mean, you look top of nine. You look at, first of all, you get the leadoff walk. They tend to always score somehow or another, right?
And when it's Fernando Tatis Jr. and that cat can absolutely scamper around the base paths,
right?
That's a problem.
It's a problem. And I think the biggest thing for me, Cole, is the decision to not have Michael Busch in the game, even though Justin Turner has been playing first base. He's a third baseman.
Sure.
So that's a question Craig is going to have to answer as well, is why wouldn't you leave Michael Busch in the game when we've seen, a righty or a lefty come in the game? Opposite side, you've had Justin Turner come insert in the game.
Or even if you don't shift Justin Turner over to third, you bring Gage Workman in the ballgame if you wanted to get Matt Shaw out and leave Justin Turner in for potential some late game heroics. Put Gage Workman at first. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Well, you can put Gage there. You
wherever.
Have Michael Busch pinch hit. You can leave him in the game and move Justin Turner to third base if that's what you want to do. But that question for me is, when you talk about Michael Busch and his defense and how well he's played first base, he has to be in game in that situation, in my opinion, just in case something like that happens. Now, look, Justin Turner, I mean, things happen in the game. Take after, you stretch a little bit the wrong way and you try to backhand it that way, you lose sight of it, right? Sure. So I play first base. I know exactly I know exactly how this happens. It hits the thumb.
Inside thumb.
But you look where his stretch is. So when you stretch that way, you have to backhand that ball. It's not an easy, it's not just an easy.
Did he stretch too early?
Catch for you. I don't think he stretched too early. I just think, see the backhand right there? See how he goes out? But you have to, he almost anticipating it's going to be a ball he has to scoop. So you kind of think you're going to have to scoop it that way, and you kind of just lose track of it a little bit. It happens. But my point of it is, there's nothing to be said if Michael Busch is over there playing first. That's kind of my point of it. So tough loss. I'm not hanging this L on Justin Turner by no means. When you look at 8 walks and how you went about your business, this is
a group loss.
A group loss, but definitely on the pitching side of how the heck you keep walking so many dudes. I mean, when I know you score, you come back in the first inning, but when you think about this game, every time they had a leadoff walk, talking about the Padres, who were dead. I mean, they came into this game dead. They had no chance this series. They didn't show up yesterday, and you're talking about a team today, you gave them life. Even though in the first inning, Ben Brown wasn't tight, your boys came back and gave you 5 spots.
That's right.
Right? So I think at the end of the day, when you look at the walks and how the Padres get back in the game late, you can hang your hat on that.
Yeah, and being able to let that team right back in, especially after, like you said, put up a 5 spot, and you did it in so many different ways. Hit, and then the balks. That's absolutely deflating. You cannot let a team back in there. If they see a ray of sunshine, they're going to strike, and that's what we saw.
Well, especially this team, the Padres. I mean, look, they came in 7-0.
They're winners.
Right? So they are a team that ran into a buzzsaw in a really good Cubs team, and they lost 2 coming to the finale today. So it's just how you look at this is when you give this team an inch, they will definitely take a mile on you, especially with that dude in the 2 spot.
We talked about that before the series got underway. On Friday, we said, do not let Luis Arraez get hot in this series. Friday and Saturday, ice cold. And now my man's starting to bubble. He has 3 batting titles in consecutive campaigns for a good reason, Cliff.
Yeah, well, look at the walks, Cole. Look at how the walks are going to dictate the game. It's just, that doesn't go away. We talked about walks don't slump. They don't slump because they're going to give you opportunities to score runs. That's why you get in with 2 outs. You just moving along, and you're getting guys in the positions. If you get to the top of this order and you letting guys get on via walk,
they're going to get you.
They're going to get you.
Yep.
And that's what happened today. You lost a tough one. This is 2 losses now, hanging on walks, and today was a mishap late, but walks in Arizona and walks today kill you.
Yeah, the Cubs, they issued 8 walks, 4 runs scored off of those 8 walks, and the Cubs, it's their second blown lead of 4 or more runs, and only the 3rd time that instance is happening in all of baseball this year. So 66% of it going to the Cubs right now. Not a distinction that you want to hang your hat on. We're going to give you some highlights right around the corner to show you how everything went awry, and then we're going to continue to put you in a positive mindset for tomorrow. Texas Rangers coming to town. More next on Cubs Postgame Live.